Good morning. My name is Karen Mills, and on behalf of the Village of Hoffman Estates, may I welcome you to our swearing-in ceremony for Trustees Anna Newell, Gary Stanton, and Gary Palafis. I'm honored to be your Master of Ceremonies today. At this time, I would like to welcome Boy Scout Troop 297 to present our colors and lead us into the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the notables who will lead us in the National Anthem. We're Troop 297, and we thank you for being here this morning. Please step forward.
Color guard attention. Will the audience please rise? Color guard forward march. Color guard, post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Color guard, left and right face. Color guard forward march. Left face, forward march.
Shall we pray? God our Father, this morning we thank you for life. We thank you for the promise of life everlasting. And we pray that truly you will be with Joni and Mayor as they celebrate life and remember the life of Joni's mother. We pray today that you will remind us how precious life is. And we pray for these community servants who have chosen to step out again and serve with the gifts that you've given them, the abilities that you are always developing in them. And we pray that you will give them wisdom, your wisdom, For it seems that we are in an era that wants to pit government against people, people that serve against people of the community. And we pray that you will help Hannah, Gary, and Gary, and the other trustees and mayor of our village to understand how to bring us all together into a community that goes forward, a community that respects the rights of everyone, a community that's about serving and not being served. We pray in your name. Amen.
Amen. Today's a special day for all of us in the Village of Hoffman Estates, as we welcome all of you in attendance. May I send a special welcome to the families and friends of our newly re-elected trustees and the special elected officers who may have taken the time out of their busy schedules to be in attendance today. And I apologize if I've missed any of you out there. I can see that we have State Representative Fred Crespo and State Representative Michelle Mussman in the audience. We also have Jerry Brumley from the Schaumburg Township District Library and Ruth Jonan from the library also. We also have Katie Dolan-Bauman from the Hanover Township Club. Once again, special thanks to Boy Scout Troop 297, the notables, Reverend Alan Eaton, and of course the Honorable Retired Judge Richard Cabot, who will be doing our swearing-in ceremony today. I'm very honored to be hosting this event. These three individuals have shown over the years their selfless dedication and volunteerism to this village. I especially thank their families who have put up with our meetings, our special events, and our often last-minute encounters and appointments that take these dedicated individuals away from their family time. In my mind, you are the true heroes, and we thank you for that. You're not here to listen to me today. You're here to see the swearing in. And if I could call up Judge Cabot, and if I could also have Anna Newell step forward with her family, please. Oh, and forgive me. May I introduce one of our other trustees, Mike Gata in the audience.
Over here.
And our clerk, Bev Romanoff. Thank you for your continued dedication.
Okay. Could you please raise your right hand, please? Thank you. I, Anna Newell,
I, Anna Newell,
having been elected to the office of trustee
having been elected to the office of trustee
in the Village of Hoffman Estates
in the Village of Hoffman Estates
in the county of Cook and Kane,
in the county of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the ordinances of the Village of Hoffman Estates,
and the ordinances of the Village of Hoffman Estates,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of trustee
the duties of the office of trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Could you just sign this right here, please?
I would like to introduce my family. First of all, my husband, who has put up with me through, this is term number 3, poor guy.
Career politician.
And then, of course, my son Michael and his lovely wife Lori, and my 2 youngest grandchildren, there's Gabrielle and Sophia, and then my daughter Barb, and my middle grandson Nathan, and my youngest daughter, which is Danielle, And her fiance is sitting over there. Next year around, somewhere around this time, we'll be having a big day for that. And my future mother-in-law who is with him, so honors to them. Hopefully, I don't forget to say anything. I want to say thank you for everyone coming today. I know everybody's busy and all kinds of things, but it's such an honor for you guys to be here. It's an honor for you to have me here. As Reverend Eaton had said about serving, that's what I truly believe. I wrote a thing here, I don't know, you know. It's like the grocery list, you put it in your pocket, you kind of think, oh yeah, you know. But I want to talk from the heart, and that's just the way I am. I love Hoffman Estates. I love the people I'm here to serve. We worked hard. I want to thank so many people, and if I forgot anybody, I don't mean to. To Joni and Mr. McLeod, the mayor, you know, unfortunately they couldn't be here. To my fellow trustees and Clerk Bev, for everything that they've helped me with and do. For my family, who put up with me. The ups and downs, like you said, there's all this turmoil of things going on, and you're like, oh my gosh, and it's snowing out there, and you're like, here we go. But all in all, it's all meant because I want to serve the people. This is what I want to do. I don't do it here to be in front of you. I do it because I truly have that need. I work with seniors and disabled during the day. My boss is back there. Thank you. She's been my mentor for a lot of things. I'm not going to get emo like my daughter says. Okay. So to my family, to my spouses, to my friends, my neighbors, the biggest thing is to you, the residents, which I promise to serve you. I'm here for you. I got my ear for you. I want to thank those people that when we were out there and it was colder than whatever, they said, come on in and warm up a little bit. To the ones that reached out and gave you a hug and said, you know what, thank you for what you do. And they meant it. And to those that said, you know what, you got a tough job, but thank you. And I don't do it for the thank you, none of us do. We all work together. We work as a team, and we're going to go through probably some rough times coming up. So we're going to have to pull our bootstraps, and thanks to staff, to Mr. Norris, to everyone else there, fire, police, anybody else, assistant. I don't mean to forget anyone, but thank you everyone. And it's a joint effort. We're here for you, okay? And I'm sure you don't want to sit here and listen to me give gab, because I could probably do that all day. But I'm here for you, we're here for you, and thank you for this honor, for this time that I have to spend with you to serve. And thank you again.
Trustee Gary Palafis and his family, please come forward.
Could you raise your right hand to be sworn, please? I, Gary Palafis,
I, Gary Palafis,
having been elected to the office of trustee in the Village of Hoffman Estates
having been elected to the office of trustee in the Village of Hoffman Estates
in the county of Cook and Kane,
in the counties of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the ordinances of the Village of Hoffman Estates,
and the ordinances of the Village of Hoffman Estates,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of village trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations. Could you just sign it right there, please? It's official. Thank you.
Up to. Today here I have my wife Michelle, my mom Sue, my dad Jim, Joshua, Jonathan, AJ. Caleb couldn't be here today. He's at an all-day track meet. But he actually said to me, he's like, "Oh, Dad, it's the third time, you know." Like he wasn't really missing much. Like he's outside running in the fresh air, so it's I want to thank my family, starting with Michelle and the boys, for all the support they give us. As Anna said, this isn't just about us. It's an all-in effort for us, our families, our friends, each other. You know, when you run, you have a team of like 25 or 50 people, and we're all there together, tied at the hip through a process. And it doesn't just end on election night. It ends, you know, throughout the whole process. It really never ends until, you know, we're done. So I wanted to thank the mayor, Mayor Bill, El Mayor, and Joni. My heart breaks that they couldn't be here with us today, and our condolences as a family and a community are with them. I just also want to thank my two running mates, two Garys and an Anna. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's so fun running with the two of you, even though we might drive each other a little crazy at times. That's even fun. It's fun for me anyway. Also like to thank your spouses for borrowing you, and Jerry, all your driving and mailing, and Rita for all of your support, and the families. You know, as we juggle Sunday dinners and outings and stuff as we're walking. I also want to thank Karen for all of your help, and Mike and Gail, who couldn't be here, and Bev. I don't know, I lost Bev in the crowd, but Bev, you were a superstar this time helping us. We're just really touched. And there were times that, you know, you get tired and you're like, ah, and somebody jumps up and has a ton of energy, and that was Bev this time. So, I made it through that list. Staff, I think we have the greatest staff out of any village that I know of. And if our elected people and our staff were a sports team, I'd put us against any competition, against any competitor. And I really mean that from my heart, because I just think that we have something great happening here. And I think over the next 4 years, we're going to accomplish even better things than the last 8 years that I've been here. And whether it's finance or balanced budgets or HEOCs or police and fire, we're going to do it. And I'm so excited just about the things that we have ahead of us. And all the fun things that as a family we can participate in. You know, we look forward to just all the new developments, the arena, which I'm at a lot. Sorry, Bev. But, you know, just tons of fun to be had. So, again, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support from the state representatives. We love teaming with you. The village is in the state that you represent, and you know, we're a team. We're all in it together. So all the friends that are here, and I see many of the people that AJ and I did a production with. I'll be back whenever AJ's ready. Thank you, and thanks for coming and sharing this beautiful day. It's fine. The weather we've been waiting for is finally here. We're all inside. So with that, have a good day.
Congratulations.
And last but definitely not least, Gary Stanton, would you please step forward to your family?
Later. Okay. Gary, could you raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me? I, Gary Stanton,
I, Gary Stanton,
having been elected to the office of trustee in the Village of Hoffman Estates
having been elected to the office of trustee in the Village of Hoffman Estates,
in the county of Cook and Kane,
the county of Cook and Kane,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the ordinances of the Village of Hoffman Estates,
the ordinances of the Village of Hoffman Estates,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee
and I will faithfully discharge the office, or the duties of the office of trustee,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Well, it's a done deal, huh? I'll introduce my wife, Rita, my son-in-law, Eric, my daughter, Jennifer, their children, Joshua, Leah and Emma, my daughter-in-law, Noelle, my son, Jeff, and my son, Robert. There were times when I didn't think this was going to happen again. Of course, if you talk to Gary and Anna, you'll think that I'm the down one who always thinks I'm not going to win or not going to get elected again. But it did happen. And I'm thankful for everyone that helped in that contribution, both to Gary and Anna, as well as Bev, as Gary mentioned. She did a yeoman's job of walking with us. Mike Gata, Gail, when she was able to. And of course, Bill and Joni, they both helped out tremendously. We are a team, and together, I think we do a wonderful job for Hoffman Estates. I know we love doing what we are doing. I want to thank the village staff. They make our jobs easy. Thank you so much for being with us 100% of the time. I have nothing more to say other than thank you also to Fred Crespo and Michelle Nussman's help. When the mayor and I go down to Springfield on our trips, to lobby on our behalf, they're always there for us. They always listen to us, and they're always there to help us. And I appreciate that so much, and so does Bill. Thank you all for being here, and have a wonderful day.
Spread your golden wings, sail on.
Let's hear another round of applause for the notables. This just came to me as I was listening to our excellent singers here today and their song, like if we all sang one song. And I think that is the most appropriate description of this team of elected officials and village employees and leaders. We are here and we are singing one song. We are here for the betterment of the entire village and all of our fellow residents. There are no egos, there are no personal ambitions, only work as a team. And I am proud to say that I've served with these individuals for many years and I look forward to many more years with them. Thank you for coming today. Enjoy this beautiful afternoon and morning. And again, thank you and have a great day.